Untuk mengusulkan agar Merapoh ini diwakilkan dan diselamatkan, pengambilan data saintifik amat penting.
Seperti tadi yang telah kami lakukan tadi, kami menjumpai satu spesies katak daripada spesies Glandulosa, genus Hyrana. Jadi kami tangkap spesies katak tu, kami ambil mula-mula sekali ambil rekod bergambar katak tersebut, ambil masa, ukur panjang katak, pertama sekali dipanjang di bahagian kaki untuk tahu umurnya, dan kami akan buat pemerhatian terhadap bahagian atas, bahagian bawah, tepi dan sebagainya, dan kami akan catat.
Setiap fauna akan dikatalogkan mengikut kawasan yang dipetakan.
When it comes to biodiversity that can easily be destroyed but cannot be recreated, it's very important that the states really have full knowledge and understanding of what's there, so that when people request for development of a particular area, they have the full knowledge so that they can have a holistic program, so that they know which hills are the critical hotspots that must be preserved under any circumstance, and which hills are of minor importance that could be used for economic purposes.
Dr. Ruth Q adalah konsultan untuk projek Flora Peninsula untuk Free Forest Reserve Institute Malaysia. Seperti juga fauna, flora-flora merupakan organisma yang terancam sekiranya pupusnya bukit-bukit dan gua-gua batu kapur di sini.
The reason we've come here is that this is a blank on the botanical map, so we want to cover the whole of Peninsular Malaysia, and it's been drawn to our attention that the limestone hills here have never had a proper survey, and we don't have any records of what there is here. So it's very important that we come and collect permanent specimens so that we can assess what the area is like and what knowledge they can add to the flora. So we've been going to different hills, and what we hope to do is to cover all the different habitats where plants. So the very interesting thing about Merapoh compared with other limestone areas is that every day we've been finding completely different plants. When we've been to other areas like Kelantan or Perak, when you visit the second hill you tend to get almost the same plants. Here every day we've been getting completely different plants. So we've been collecting about 30, 40, 50 different species a day, and then the second day we're collecting about the same number, but they're different species. So our list is expanding very quickly. Very anxious because we hear that the area is changing a lot, and there are likely to be, for example, quarries, and also that plantations tend to encroach right up to the base of the hill and change the habitats. So we want to make a permanent record of it, and we also want to see what rare and endangered species there are here that are of conservation importance.
Sebenarnya Taman Negara terletak dalam kawasan penelitian. Dia mempunyai kawasannya sendiri, mempunyai akta dan irama sendiri, dan telah dijaga dengan rapi oleh penelitian sejak tahun 1938 sehingga sekarang. Tiada masalah dengan Taman Negara sebenarnya. Apa yang jadi masalah adalah Merapoh yang terletak bersempadanan dengan Taman Negara, di mana tiada satu badan penguatkuasa yang menjaga kawasan ini, dan oleh itu Merapoh bila masa saja boleh diancam oleh apa-apa kemusnahan tanpa apa-apa tindakan yang drastik daripada yang berkuasa.
Macam MNS atau NGO alam sekitar yang lain atau alam sumber jadi, kita tengok benda tu lebih kepada satu generasi. Kita tengok kepada cucu-cucu kita. Jadi yang masa kerajaan negeri dia tengok hanya okey, kalau kilang simen berapa wang masuk, berapa juta akan masuk. Kita tak fikir benda ni kalau kita teruskan, sebab isunya orang kata ini apa yang kita panggil destructive exploitation, penggunaan yang merosakkan dan memusnahkan. Itu apabila kita letup, kita potong, habis. Kalau katakan kita gunakan untuk ekoturism atau perkara-perkara berkenaan yang untuk pembelajaran yang disebutkan oleh pensyarah dari UNK semalam, isunya dia boleh digunakan berterusan. Maksudnya tak ada, bukannya non-destructive usage, non-destructive exploitation. Jadi itu yang kadang-kadang kerajaan negeri kerana mengikut apa ni kita punya negeri adalah mempunyai hak atas tanah dan air. Jadi kalau dia setuju, tak ada masalah kita.
Well, limestone is particularly critical because it only covers a very small area of land, but it has a great disproportionate number of species on a single hill. So by destroying a single hill, you're actually destroying a hotspot with many different species. So damage to limestone hills is far more serious than other habitats like different forest types or even aquatic habitats. It's very important to identify what we call hotspots, which are specific hills that have a very good flora and a lot of rare and endangered plants, so that these ones we can really target for conservation. So in a country like Malaysia, where Limestone Hill is a source of cement for the economy, you can't protect every hill. So it's very important that we have scientific knowledge so we can rank the hills. So the ones that are of most important from many points of view: botany, landscape features, geological features like caves, any animals that you find there, a lot of history, archaeology. All these factors should be taken into account, and then the very important hills being given permanent protection as state parks or national parks.